We're with Eastern Connecticut head women's lacrosse Christine Hutchison getting ready for their season opener later on this week. Christine, you guys have been practicing for about a month now. What are your basic impressions on the season?
I think we're going to have a pretty slow start to our season, but then it's going to pretty much catch up in the end. We have a lot of rookies, first-time players at Eastern, and it's going to take us a little bit longer than normal to kind of get up to par. We have a lot of stick work we need to work on, a lot of basics that we need to go over. So the team is talented, but it's going to take us a little longer to mesh our rookies, which are 11 out of 21, into the team that's returning. Even though we have a turf field now, it's really been hard for you guys to get out on that because of the snow this year. Does that set you back a little bit? Definitely. And once again, because we have all the rookies. So when we do go out in the field, we're really working on our passing and throwing and transition rather than setting up plays or running defense or presses and clears. So there's a little bit of a delayed start, should I say. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you see this team progressing once it gets into the season? Do you see this team progressing in time to be pretty good for the conference start? Yes, definitely. And right now we even have 12 very talented starters. So it's kind of more of our bench players that need to really, get those basics up to par so that we'll be ready to play. But I think the team meshes really well. They get along really well. They're all working together towards the common goal of Lily's conference. So I think by the time we play our first Lily's conference game, we might not be 100% ready, but we will be ready by the time we hit tournament. You got 3 captains on this year's team. Talk a little bit about each of them. Meg Barrett is I'll start with Lauren because she's our senior. So Lauren is our... St. Pierre? Yeah, Lauren St. Pierre. She plays defense for us. She's loud, aggressive. She knows what she's doing. She'll be very good back there as kind of a big role model. She's kind of our team mom also. She really helps everyone out. She's there for everyone. Megan Barrett is also back on defense. She is extremely aggressive. She got all conference last year. I'm expecting that to repeat again. She's quick. She's all over the place. She could easily run the whole field, but we need to keep her back in defense. And then there's Ashley Prizio, who is playing attack this year. Last year she played midfield, so we're really focusing on her ability to put the ball in the cage. And she is just positive, happy, very fun to watch on the field. She just flows with the ball. She may end up being your leading scorer, but talk about, you have a handful or maybe 2 or 3 new people that you say, these kids are really going to be something? We do. Erin Kahn is one of our new attack players coming in. She has excellent stick skills. She uses her body really well to kind of make room for herself inside the 8, and she's aggressive. She knows where to place the ball. She has very good field sense. Her and Ashley Prizio work really well together. Other rookies, I would say Dana and Christine Lillis are very talented. They have good stick work. They're not going to be, they're still our typical rookies. So it's might take them a little while to kind of know what they can do out there. It's going to take them a few games to realize, oh, I can't drive to cage, but I can do a nice pass off. So those will also be beneficial on our attack.
Let's talk a little bit about the goalie. It's the first time in about 3 years that you've come into a season with a returning goalie, who's Nancy Ibrahim. Talk about her. She did a very nice job as a freshman.
She did. She's very calm and collected in there. Nothing rattles her very much. My assistant coach, Nicole, works with her every day to make sure that her basics are there. She works with the team really well. They listen to her on defense. She knows what she's doing. She's got great clears, good defense. She's very solid. She's not a big standout in a unit. She doesn't, you don't notice her, but you notice she's part of the unit rather than an individual player, which is really what you want in defense. You want your goalie to work well with your defense so everyone works well together. So we're excited to have her back.
Well, last question, Christine. Last year, only lost 1 conference game, got to the conference finals again, lost by 1 goal. So basically, you've lost in the finals by 1 goal the last 2 years. That is the only thing standing in your way of winning 4 straight conference tournaments. Were you somewhat disappointed, though, even though you got that far? last year? Were you somewhat disappointed?
Of course. I mean, we had played so well during the conference tournament, and then we hit that final game, and we just could not get one up on Southern Maine. They had that lovely senior who was very talented, who just went around our defense until we finally shut her down, but it was just too late. So we have no idea what's coming this year. All the teams have changed so much that I think it's going to be, every team is going to be out for themselves, obviously, like normal. But I think it's going to be a very closer conference than we've seen in the past, too.
Okay, so Eastern Connecticut Women's Lacrosse will be opening up their season at Babson College on Thursday afternoon. Christine, thank you.
Thank you.